boy, it's time for the D-pad. I'm Rick, and this is the second gate. The 6th chapter, though. Not merely pushed along by the flow of events, but rather of your own will, you began to walk forward. The gate allowed you to pass through with ease. I apologize for deceiving you, but it was necessary. The Altair priest pointed to a sword as he spoke. What you overcame was your own self. You have proven the strength of your will. Now take the sword. You have earned it. The sword is of a peculiar design. It was intricately decorated, and its blade was split in two. It emitted a feeling of purity, yet at the same time you could feel a darkness within it as well. The duality. That sword possesses the powers of both good and evil, the priest explained. That the soul edge lay sealed in the land to the east. Furthermore, you learned that the sword you now held in your hands was in fact Soulcalibur, the spirit sword capable of defeating the cursed blade. Totally different from the blade of evil's bane. Don't worry about it. But people's greed and ambition had weakened the seal, and the evil energy had finally invaded the core of the seal, the spirit sword itself. The guardians of the seal built the 3 gates to fortify the seal, and they worked to purify the spirit sword. This definitely sounds like a Zelda game now. Everything had been fine for hundreds of years, but someone had destroyed one of the gates. If those bewitched by the cursed sword managed to get their hands on the weapon, the resulting devastation would be unfathomable. And it seemed that you were one of the few people who had the potential to stop it. You will do fine. Believe in yourself. Leanna and I believe in you. The purification of the spirit sword is incomplete, but even so, it should prove useful. You turned your gaze upon the spirit sword. Perhaps this sword will become the key that leads you to Soul Edge. All right, we got a lot of battles here. Let's defeat the enemy within the time limit. Traveling east, you came upon the ruins of a castle. For a moment, you wondered if it too was the work of the knights, but it was clear that much time had passed as the castle fell into ruin. You entered the castle in order to get a view of the land ahead of you. Looking out to the east from the top of the castle wall, you saw an ominous-looking mountain range along the horizon beyond the flat plains. You wondered if perhaps that was the place that held Soul Edge. In a hurry to be on your way, you crossed through the central garden and came face to face with a giant stone monument upon which was inscribed, "Rest in peace, our brothers. Head to the right and do not lose your way in the court of the dead." A field of graves, presumably of those who had lived in the castle, lay on the other side of the monument. Standing before the exit to the castle was a man clad in armor. It seemed he was the gravekeeper. He drew his weapon and moved forward to rid the holy place of its intruder. Here we go. Who we fighting? Whoa, buddy. Hi. He's a big boy. Oh, boy. Oh, good. Oh, shit. Well... Oop. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Come on. I really wanted to turn him the other way. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that didn't go so well. I'm kind of wondering if there's a reasonable way to do this without just knocking him off the side, to be honest. Okay. You can only get one cry in, so if you burn it early. So can I get him, like, can I get him to show up over this way and then lead him a little bit? All right. Well, no, what? Oh. Ah, fuck, dude, really? Come on. Fuck, 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 fuck. How did I get turned around? It's like I rotated 90 degrees in place for no reason. Piss. Alright. Let's get back on in there. I wish you could do more than one cry at the beginning there. Oh, fuck. Okay, alright, sure. He's just invulnerable for all of that. That's cool. Get over here, big guy. Cool. That's good. I don't know what I'm doing wrong in terms of dashing to get away, because they seem to be able to kind of freely move around, and it's really, really difficult to do that for me. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what. Oop. Alright. Really not trying to drive you in this direction, but alright, cool, I guess. Okay. Ooh. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay. Holy cow. Running into some walls, but we're getting through. City of Nashira. Alright. The prize money doubles with each win. Gauge your strength and win the matches. So is this just like win at least once and that's all that matters? History of the city of Nashira revolved around its combat arena, and it was known as a city of gamblers. The bustling townsfolk gave the place the feel of a miniature Bennett Nosh. When you entered Nashira, it was another day of burly warriors seeking challengers and gamblers seeking riches. Perhaps you could find information about the knights here. You asked a young townsperson for directions to the arena and made your way over to it. Upon passing through the gate, a great cheer arose around you. You'd walked in through the entrance for new challengers. Oh no! You stood cursing your luck as the onlookers stared at you, trying to size up your strength. I have big strength! Hi! So I'm wondering if this is just a matter of play till you lose. Oh, okay, never mind. There's 5 battles here. Whoop, oh, shit. Ah, really? Couldn't roll out of the way of that, really? They have no fucking problem rolling out of the way of everything I do. Yeah. Okay, let me back in. I do wish it was faster to restart battles. Okay, so it is random for this. Alright. Ah. There we go. So I gotta be better about my combos. Fuck, really? There we go. Double or nothing. You've earned 300 gold. If you win the next battle, your gold will double. I'll keep going, I guess. Like, I'm not using the gold for much, so screw it. Let's go for it. I guess I could just win the one battle and leave, right? But whatever. Oh, I don't get any healing? Oh, God. And this is the last one I'm going to do, because there's no fucking way. There we go, into the water. Screw it, I'll do one more. I didn't take any damage there, so... Who is this fucking guy? Oh, I got some experience fighting Lizalfo, so let's see how this goes. Oop. No! Shit piss. Now, do I get to leave? No, so I just have to decide I'm done in order to progress. Alright, then I'm just going to do one and win and leave. It's kind of lame that the game is like, well, if you lose, then you don't get to progress through. Like, I knew that I wasn't going to get any money. But I assumed the trade-off was still like, hey, well, you did beat somebody, so you get to, like, leave. What was that? Alright. Oh, my God, the zoning fucking princess over here. Oh, shit! Thank God. No, end of the battle. Yeah. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I'm a Platinum Apprentice now, so that's cool. Seginus Temple. The enemy's weapon has the ability to guard break, defeat the enemy under this condition, which basically means don't bother blocking. As you left the temple at which you spent the night, the monk said to you, "Be careful, traveler. Someone in the area was ambushing passers-by. Several skilled warriors from the arena at Nashira had already become victims. Was it the work of those you sought?" Thanking the monk for his warning, you headed out of the temple. Holy shit. While walking along the path beside the river, a woman suddenly jumped out from the nearby bushes and blocked your path. She brandished a huge weapon disproportionate to her body. She wasn't one... That's such a weird sentence. She wasn't one of the ones you saw in Mazar, but it was possible they'd added members to their ranks since then. You had to be careful. It was clear this woman was the one attacking travelers. She didn't look like she had any intention of holding a conversation. There was no choice but to fight. So what would a cartoonishly large one be? Would that be... Oh, okay. I wouldn't say that a Naginata is, like, not proportional to her body. That seems reasonable to me. There we go. Hooray! Mission succeeded sounds like is such a weird phrase to me. I don't know why. Seungmina is now selectable. I have no idea if I pronounced that right. All right, let's go to Crytomeria. We got 2 stages, which means one of these is going to go to a side chapter. Crytomeria Ridge. If you follow this road, Master, it'll lead to Crytomeria Ridge. After losing to you, Arma vowed to mend her ways and stop attacking travelers. She began calling you Master. Intriguing. According to her, a famous warrior lived in Crytomeria Ridge. Several days ago, she saw a group of men head out to the ridge. He chose to follow their trail, but there was no one to be found at the ridge. If I say ridge any more times, my fucking tongue is going to fall off. Only a dirt mound with a sword jutting out of it, surrounded by flowers. It's like a Final Fantasy VII cutscene. From the condition of the sword and dirt, it was clear the grave was fresh. You realize that there had been a battle here. Yet if the man of the ridge was, goddammit, the one that was killed, who would place these flowers? Don't move! Was it not enough to take my master's life? Have you come now to desecrate his grave as well? Turning around, you faced a swordsman brandishing her weapon. You tried to explain, but she didn't listen. Silence! Listen up, dog of Veril. You best not let down your guard just because I'm a woman. My toughness exceeded even that of my master, and I'll prove it. Faced with no other choice, you drew your weapon. So guard impact the enemy's attacks. Oh dear, this will be totally not horrible. So am I not supposed to attack at all? Oh, that went well. I'm bad at this. Ah. Come on. Here we go. Oh, shit. Wow. Okay. Just gotta do it. That was weird. That was so weird. Okay. Oh, and that didn't even go to a special area either. Hilarious. All right, Siam Ruins. This is the way to the underground passage, Master, but it is known as a filthy place. That's rude. And everyone steers clear of it. Arma continued to consider herself your disciple. She was knowledgeable about the area, and according to her, an old underground passage lay just ahead. You remember the 3 gates you heard about in Altair? Perhaps this passage led to the second one. After traveling for a while, the spirit sword suddenly began to resonate, as if reacting to something. Wondering at this, you began to search for the location that caused the strongest response. You soon arrived at an old ruin hidden on the opposite shore of the river, not far from the path. I was surprised at first that someone like you would make it here, but I see now that you have Soulcalibur. What were the priests of Altair thinking? The young man in the ruin spoke to you as he looked at the spirit sword in your hand. It appeared that you were not welcome. I know that you're nothing more than another fool in search of Soul Edge. Leave now, he said as he pointed his weapon at you, or this place will be your grave. All right, so if he hits me, he will absorb my health, so that's not good. Ramdow! Here we go. So, easiest way to do that is just not let him hit me. Hooray! Oh, an Iron Disciple. When did that happen? All right, new feature is Extra Survival Standard Mode has been added. That's... Why do you phrase it like that? That's so weird. Underground Juno. All right, Bastion fell to his knees, his shoulders shuddering with every haggard breath. Wow, that's some good little purple prose there. Damn you, regret not finishing me off. I swear I'll kill you. You explained to him that while it was true you were seeking Soul Edge, you were well aware of its danger, and that you were chasing the knight who destroyed the gate in Mizar. But Bastion did not listen. I don't care what Altair or Mizar have to say. I don't trust you. You're the same as Veril. No, maybe worse. At least Veril doesn't pretend to hide what he's doing. Who's Veril? He's the man you're chasing. He went into the underground passage of Juno. He probably thinks Soul Edge is on the other side. He's a fool. If you're chasing him, then hurry up and go. Did he just, like... That's so weird. Whatever. Upon arriving in the underground passage, you noticed that water covered the floor. You began to get the feeling that the water level was rising. It looked like you'd better hurry. Oh, okay. Is this another dungeon? Maybe we should come back and do this one next time. These have been getting a little bit sprawly. Yeah. So we'll come back and we'll take on the underground Juno then. Later.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Check it out. You got the
I'm so confused. Oh, alright. What the fuck? And that doesn't count. Like, what? What the fuck? Okay, cool.